Alright. Wait, what quad am I in right now? Is it a 5-inch? I think it is. We fixed a couple things. Boom. Should be good. Should be good. Okay, I am in. Let's do 85mm whoop. Let's get back to the whoops. Someone's name is Beta Mommy Milker in here. I just feel like, oh, I feel like everything is so much easier. Oh wait, turtle. What's up, Snoop? Everything, like, things are just so much easier in the sim. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that in real life. There's no way. Maybe that's just a me problem, though. Maybe that's just, like, my rates problem. My rates, expo, all that shit problem, you know? What was I feel like I was practicing something before. What is it that I need to practice? I need to practice ejects. I need to practice reverse. That's what it is. What is it? What's the move on reverses? I can't remember what it is. It's like you eject. You eject and then you basically like oh no. Watch your head. Ah. Am I stuck? Oh yeah, I'm stuck. The tiniest little bit. Nice. Nice. Ooh, that was kind of clean. Kind of clean little tight gaps. What's up, Flabby? Ah. Clean little tight gaps. Ah, son of a... Ooh, that was like really close to the ground. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're just chilling. I have a shoot in like 8 hours. I have a video shoot I gotta go do in like 8 hours. So before I go to bed, I was just gonna hop on the sim for a little while. I just did a ton of work, just scheduled a bunch of videos. I got all of the shorts and all of my YouTube videos for the next week scheduled. So that's good. I just finished up all that. That was an all-day thing. And it was fun. Ooh. Just finished all that, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the content that we see for the next week. Hey, thank you. The full video drops in 9 hours, so it's going to drop at 6 a.m. my time. I wanted to give it 9 a.m. for East Coast, give them, you know, time to wake up and check it out if they want to. And then there's some shorts that are kind of pretty much based off of just the full video. But it's a pretty good one. I don't want to say too much about it because I feel like it's going to spoil some stuff. It's very story driven, this one, but it was pretty fun. It was very chaotic, like I mentioned in this description or in this title. It's very chaotic, very, very chaotic. It's just non-stop action from start to finish. It's also, I think, maybe one of my longest videos also. It's one of my longest videos. 13 minutes, I think. Yeah, 13 minutes. Okay, let's try and do some juicy flicks. Ooh, you know what? That'd be kind of cool to just juicy flick into a split S. Like juicy flick backwards and then into this door. So if I go like boom and then into here, ooh, that's kind of tight. I mean, that's kind of essentially just a split S though, isn't it? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But just let it linger backwards for a little while longer. Let's try that again. See, that's the problem, is that my throttle control, I need to start getting better about my throttle control when I do actually. So boom, boom. I need to pitch back. I think that's what it is. I think I need to pitch back, or I just need to eject a little bit more aggressively before I do it. I think that's what it is. So try and get a little. Nope, that ain't doing it. Heck yeah. Appreciate you being excited for it. I'm excited too. I'm excited to just see some cool stuff, some new stuff on the channel. You know what I mean? I've obviously seen it a million times, but I'm excited to see how people react to it also. Because I feel like there's a fair amount more people coming around now. For the last week, we've grown a fair amount compared to, you know, anything I've ever done on this channel. So, and I just happened to be also making sure that I was creating some more content before that even happened. So it was perfect timing. And then I also have like a bunch more content in the coming weeks as well. A bunch of stuff. We went out shooting yesterday. The homie Go Dangle and I and Andrew, we all went out yesterday, and we got some epic footage yesterday. Super epic stuff. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. But we got some epic stuff yesterday. Really, really cool stuff. What brings you in, Bobby? Are you into FPV as well? I need to practice more on these ejects. Trying to figure out a way to like kind of get some more speed, and then also just I want to figure out a way to like carry that backwards momentum, you know. Yeah, Bobby, thanks for stopping in. Hope you're doing well. Does anybody have this sim? This sim is called The Zone. Really fun sim. One thing I like about it is that literally as soon as you click it on your computer, it opens right up. Like it's ready to go. It's not one of those sims that, or it's not one of those sims or games that take forever to boot up. You're pretty much good to go as soon as you want to play. Like my remote wasn't even on before the game loaded up. Yeah, you know, yesterday when we went out, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday when we went out, I was flying around and I was getting it. I was getting after it. I wasn't getting it like this. You know? Like what? I can do this shit in real life. Maybe I can. Maybe I just need to have confidence in myself, you know? Yeah, Flabby, I can't remember. Do you fly FEV or were you the one that said that you were only getting Sims and you're still looking into your first FPV? I know there was somebody who was talking about like, should I get a Meteor or should I get a Air 2? Oh, speaking of, I just remembered I have an Air 2 coming in the mail soon, like in the next few days. Which I ordered, oh my gosh, forever ago. Okay. Let's really start to like figure this out. Maybe I need to up my rates a little bit. Oof. Bam, right in the face. What is this? Why is there all this spray paint, but no one's spray painting anything on the walls? Come on, man. Dev needs to let me get in there and paint some stuff on the walls. What is this, an opening? Is there an opening right here? It looked like there was an opening. Oh, it's just like a little, like, piece of cement right there. I thought it was like a window. I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool spot for a window. To be honest. Oh, I forgot about this basketball hoop right here. Ah. Come on. I'm just on this like weird spot. There we go. Ah. You know, I tried doing that recently in the basketball gym. I tried doing a dive through the basketball hoop. That's something I really want to do. Ah. See if I can hit a three. Overshot it. Overshot it a bit. That would be a kind of fun challenge, actually. Just hit a three with just one throttle thrust. Ooh, that was close. gonna try it again. I'm gonna call this the 3-point line right here. This is a 3-point line right here. This line. Ready, and yeet. Oh, no. Oh, close. Close. Let's try it again. Alright, ready, and yeet. That was also close. Alright, one more time. One more time and then we're aborting mission. I want to be able to get behind the line a little bit. There we go, there's the line. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, overshot it. Dang. My plan was to not touch the throttle other than just thrusting straight off the rip. Oh, here's a spot with a little window in it. Okay. Nice. This is kind of exactly what I was just talking about. Little tiny window. Nice. I need to be able to chain all this stuff together. That's one thing that I'm like kind of bad at, is just chaining stuff together. But it's because mainly I don't really know what to do yet. Oh man, we got some pretty sick footage yesterday though, you guys. And again, you guys aren't gonna want to miss this. You guys aren't gonna want to miss this video that we drop tomorrow morning. You're not gonna want to miss it. It's pretty sweet. And spoiler alert, I crash in it. I'll just put it that way. I'll just give you a spoiler real quick. I crash in it. And it becomes pretty chaotic. Oh. Can I go up the stairs right here? Whee! I don't think I've ever been up here before, actually. Oh, this is pretty sick. Try to do little slaloms in here without hitting the roof. Wait, there's a little gap right there you can hit? Okay. That'd be an interesting challenge, trying to go through, like, power loop through this and come back around. Like, go like boom, boom, and then go through that hole, this hole right here, and then come back through the hole again. Does it have the same thing over here? Nope, that's the only place for it. So like if you come through this hole, there's a hole I think to the right as you drop in. Let's try. Boom. Oh no, it's to the left a little bit. But with that said, we can go boom. Oh, it's gonna be kind of hard to do. Let's see if we can pull it off. Come in. Oh, okay, we gotta like watch these lines. Try and come in. Oh, it's literally like right there as you come in. Let's try and do it slow first. Come in. Oh, dude, you have to go really slow because it's literally right as you come in. Okay, it's right before this first line right here, this red line. You want to come in and basically just start coming up, straight up. As soon as you get in there. So this first red line, which I might not even be able to see it until I'm already in. I don't think I'm going to. Oh. Ugh. Damn, this is actually kind of a tough gap. Just because it happens so quickly. You gotta kind of already be going up before you even come in. Ugh. Come in. Just try to do it slow. Just do that. Oh! Again, since you're coming in at an angle. Since you're coming in at an angle, you have to kind of... I almost... Well, you're not coming... Maybe I should be coming in at an angle. Like that. Damn, bro. Hmm? Wonder where this person's going. Everybody's right here. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna get back to this mission. I mean, that was pretty damn close. It was just really sloppy. Nice, okay. Nice, okay. Can we get the third one? Oh no, that would have been pretty cool. Do the 1, 2, 3 combo. That's actually kind of a cool little. That's a cool little line actually. If you can get consistent with it and pull it off. Just do the first one, the second one, and the third one. Boom. Ah. Oh, what the hell? It's so like bright. Like the contrast, the light, the brightness contrast is crazy. Yo, Jose, what's up, dude? Jose Navarro. What's up, shoot? I did your last video. Hopefully more coming soon. Well, Jose, I must inform you. I must inform you right now, right here and right now, that in less than 9 hours, there's 13 minutes of content coming your way, my friend. It will be releasing at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So basically, anytime tomorrow, you'll be able to check it out. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for not only checking out the content, but also stopping back by. That really means a lot to me. Seriously. Do you fly as well? I'm very new to this, as you noticed from my videos. You know, I've been flying drones for a very long time, but not really FPV. FPV is very new to me. But I'm also a gamer. I've been gaming my entire life. So like controls, like stuff like having controllers and stuff like that in my hands feels very natural. Oh, that would have been a broken drone for sure. Ooh, so was that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying Analog though. Analog has been really fun. You know, I'm actually going to be making a video soon talking about the difference, my interpretation on a difference between analog and digital. And, like what I noticed. Ooh, that was kind of clean until I didn't freaking do anything with it. Oh. But I've never really thought that I would notice a difference in latency until I actually started flying analog. And then I'm like, wait a minute. What is going on? This is not the same. Yeah, it's like 2014. I'm OG. I started using Trip FPV emulator. Oh yeah, Trip is fun. Actually, I haven't played Trip since I started. That was actually one of the first simulators I got. And then I got Liftoff, and I basically just stayed on Liftoff the whole time. And, you know, a little bit of Velocidrone here and there because I was wanting to learn a little bit more about racing. Mainly for just the maneuvers, you know. I don't really care too much about racing. However, I think that racing would be pretty fucking sick. That would be a lot of fun. It's just not something that I want to really, like, spend my time thinking about right now because there's just a lot on my plate. But... and I really love freestyle. Like, freestyle is a lot of fun to me. But I know that, like, freestyle directly connects to racing, and you'll become a better freestyle pilot if you're good at racing. You know what I mean? I know that. I can already tell without having to, like, have anybody tell me. 2014 is awesome, dude. So you've been flying FPV since 2014? Am I stuck? Like, where am I? I'm, like, stuck in, like, a weird little crevice. Whatever. Well, let's check out this person's quad. See what they got. Wait, am I still in turtle mode? It's crazy the detail you see. Oh, I'm like literally I can't move because I'm up against them. There's actually physics in the game where you can like bump into people. I didn't know that. It's actually kind of cool. But I really like this Bando. This Bando is a lot of fun in this game. Back in the days when electronics sucked real bad. Dude, I know. I've like watched a lot of videos on like the beginning stages of FPV and like the shit that people like. I watched that the FPV documentary. What was it called? Flow. Is it called Flow State? Is that what that documentary is called? The one where it's just like a bunch of just like the big YouTubers doing interviews about FPV and like what it's like. I think maybe it's called Flow State. But they were talking about how like they were using little like nanny cameras and like little like screens that they would like just fucking tape into like ski goggles and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, dude, that's freaking gangster. That's tight, dude. You gotta love it. You gotta respect it, man. I'm so spoiled coming into this at this point. And there was a point in my journey that I just like was like, fuck this. This is too much. This is too much to learn, to figure out. Because I don't know nothing about electronics, dude. I'm like really bad when it comes to like the science and the math behind electronics. I don't know shit about shit. But I'm learning a lot. Just from FPV alone. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to learn a little bit. Like there's no way around it. Even if you have like bind and flies, you know what I mean? Because like you even have to like know a little bit about batteries. You know what I mean? Even if you have bind and flies, stuff that is already pre-made, like ready to fly kits. You have to know a little bit about like how to charge the batteries, and you have to like pay attention to that kind of stuff. So it forces people like myself to learn, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, yesterday we went to this place. Here, I'll show you guys where we went. We went to this really cool place yesterday. What was it called? Pasadena. Arroyo Seco, Pasadena. Yeah, it was like, excuse me. It's like here. So like, this bridge, Forgotten Park. Oh, what? What is this? What the heck? Did we miss out on a bunch of stuff? Defenders Park. That's where, I think this is specifically where we were, Defenders Park. Let's type that in. Is that what it was called? I don't even think this is where we were yesterday. Oh, this is actually... Where was this? Allendale? No, not Allendale Park even. Try and find something that I recognize. Could have been this. It could have been this. Because this looks kind of familiar. No. I live in SoCal. I'm pretty familiar. Known to be haunted. Yeah, it's got a nickname that I don't want to say. But yeah, you know. And I don't want to type it in either. I legitimately just don't even want like that like verbiage. You know. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we use this bridge as just like a spot to kind of just rip around yesterday, man. It was a lot of fun. We were there all day. Me and the homie Dangle and Alex, we were just ripping. We were just ripping around. I had like so many packs. I didn't even get through all my packs even actually. But yeah, it was fun. It's got the old school lights. Yeah, dude. So like, and we were there long enough for them to turn on too. And we were flying some digital stuff too. So like, I actually flew my I flew my Cinnalog 30 yesterday for the first time in freaking 7 months because I broke that up at the. Do you know where the like Nike missile silo or whatever that place is called? I don't know if you've seen the video that I posted about me getting my drone stuck up on top of like an abandoned building and then having to get it up because I didn't even like I knew what turtle mode is, but like I never took it seriously for some reason. Like I was like, oh whatever, I'm just never gonna crash. You know what I mean? And if I crash, I'll just go get it. Like not thinking to myself like you're not there's gonna be places that you can't get it, dude. You know, just stupid noob tricks, noob mistakes. Um, but I was flying up there and yeah twice yeah exactly yeah twice. You know. Is that the video that you said that you watched recently that you liked? Or did you watch the video where I was talking about getting into analog? Or both, maybe. Those are the last two videos that I've posted. Um, but yeah, so when I was up there, I crashed a couple times. It actually didn't break. That Cinnalog 30 it didn't break. But then I flew up in. I went up there a few days later. I don't have any. Well, I have a bunch of footage of this, but I never actually made a video about it. Um, I never made a video about it for whatever reason. I think it's because there wasn't really a story. I think if you're watching my videos, you kind of tell that like I like to have a story. You know, like no matter what. As much as I love watching videos that are just raw footage of people just ripping around. I enjoy when it comes to like when I'm making the content. I enjoy trying to tell a story at all times. So and then also I kind of lean on it. If we're being honest, I kind of lean on it a little bit because I'm not good at flying yet. Like I'm my if I were to just like put out like quote unquote freestyle videos, it's not in my opinion it's not entertaining enough for anybody to care to watch. However, I do like to like just tell stories and stuff like that, and I feel like that kind of carries the content. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I crashed it up there because I was flying, and then my cousin, uh, as I was going through the gap of that school bus, I was trying to go through the gap of the windshield, and my cousin, which even at the time, I'm not even like blaming him, because at the time I didn't even really realize that you need to like tell people when you plug up, so you're not doing anything like crazy. And it just happened to be right as I was trying to come right as I'm trying to come through this gap essentially. He turned it on and I just lost signal completely and I just smacked into the like basically that right there. I smacked right into the front of the bus and it freaking demolished my frame and antenna, like all kinds of crap. So that said, I recently replaced a bunch of stuff, and then yesterday was my first flight since then. And I got some pretty beautiful cinematic stuff, man. I think I watched both when I found your channel. Didn't you sell cars? Yeah. That was the last video that I posted. It was, and actually, like, if you go all the way back to my first video that I posted, I never talked about it in that video that you're talking about where I sold those cars to get the goggles. I never talked about it in that video, but my first video on the channel over about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago now, was me actually ripping those cards out of packs. Those specific ones. So it's kind of cool full circle moment to have, me rip those cards out of packs and then sell those cards for FPV gear. And I even said that was my goal. I said it in the first video. I said I'm gonna be taking these cards and turning it into FPV gear, guys. So, keep an eye out for that content. Blah 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 blah. But also, that was my first ever YouTube video. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing right now. But at the time, I do know that it's a drastic, polarizing difference between that video and now. I actually don't like that. I cringe when I watch that video because I'm like, what the heck am I talking about? But I mean, I also knew that I was gonna be talking smack about myself years later. But I didn't want to like have that stop me from wanting to start. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a big thing. People are scared to start because they're afraid of a what they're what people are gonna think about them, which I don't care about that. But B is I think people just are afraid that they don't know what they want to do or what they want to say, so they just wait until they think. Oh, I just got an achievement. Are we are acroing yet? And it's for 5 hours. I've been 5 hours in here. Um, and then B, people trying to perfect or not. Either it's two things of B. Um, it, I'm gonna say actually A or B of two. The second point has part A and part B. Part A is that people don't know what they want to what they want to create, and B, they overthink and try and perfect what it is that they want to create before they post anything, which is a recipe for you're never gonna start. You know what I mean? What editor do you use? Are you talking about for video editing? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah. Do you make content as well, Jose? Are you do you have videos on your channel? If you do, I've probably even seen it because I watch a lot of FPV content on YouTube. I just don't like have I just have a really bad memory. So like, I'll be talking to someone and they'll be like, "Yeah, motherfucker, we already talked about. You already told me that story or something like that." You know what I mean? I just be forgetting what I be saying to people sometimes. But yeah, I use Premiere, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I know there's other stuff you can use. You can obviously a lot of people use Final Cut Pro. That's like the OG. That's the one. That's where I started actually was on Premiere Pro. Forever ago, over 20 years ago, I started on Premiere Pro. Or not Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro. I started on Final Cut Pro 7. And it's not even called 7 or anything like that anymore. It's just I think it's just called Final Cut Pro X. And then there's DaVinci as well, which is a really good one as well. I need to start a channel as well. It's a lot of work for sure. I do astrology, astrophotography. So it's just images of galaxies and planets. I want to do a drone channel, but yeah, I'm overthinking it. Dude, that's actually sick. Oh, dude, bro, Jose, you're gonna like this video. You're gonna like this video that I post tomorrow. It doesn't have anything to do with astrophotography, but it does have to do with space a little bit. There is some space. There is some space stuff in there, dude. And I'll just give you that hint. It's pretty cool, dude. I actually was like, I didn't purposely do it on the 4th, but I was like, dude, I wonder if there's an angle where I can like do some like May the 4th be with you stuff with this. Like, is there an angle there? But then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna let it rock. I don't want to try and do any gimmicks or anything like that. What kind of stuff do you do for that though? Like, do you do that all yourself? Do you know have special lenses and stuff like that for that kind of stuff? Do you do like a telescope that you attach a lens to? That sounds super cool. Especially if you're doing planets, and it's not just like a wide shot of the open sky looking at the Milky Way and shit. If you're actually getting planets, that's pretty cool. I've always been extremely intrigued with long exposure night photography. I've gotten a little bit here and there. I've filmed some stuff here and there. I've actually gotten some pretty cool like hyperlapses from my drone. When I first started flying drone, I got a really sick hyperlapse of Dodger Stadium that actually got me a job with the Dodgers, and I did that super guerrilla. And they ended up hitting me up and like, "Hey, you want to do this? You want to do this?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I've actually, and then I got, aside from even that particular gig, I got hired to do some drone footage of Dodger Stadium from the Dodgers as well, which was pretty cool. It's a lot of work. It's expensive as hell. I built the observatory in the backyard. Oh, what? Dude, no way. That's amazing, bro. I would love to chit chat with you more about that. I think that's really cool. It's a really cool idea. I'm sitting here. You know what, dude? You know what's been one of my dreams for a very long time in life is to have a dark room in my house. A dark room for like doing like exposing my own photography and stuff like that. You have a background in editing? Yeah, dude. I've been editing for 20. What year is it? 2026 right now. I've been editing since 2002. So 22 years. Is that what? 24 years? 24 years. My brother actually sent me a video yesterday, or a photo, of a DVD that I made in 2002. And it was, we used to do, well, he's still in a car club, like a lowrider car club. But I used to be really heavy into that kind of stuff. But I didn't know how to build any cars, or I didn't know how to work on cars, and to be honest, I never even had my license at this point. So what I would do is I would just film all my friends. I would just film all my friends doing hood rat lowrider shit, and then I would just edit it together to music. And then at the end of the summer, I had an hour worth of edited content, and I would just put it on a DVD and call it Lethal Lows DVD Volume 1. Then the next year would be Lethal Lows DVD Volume 2, and then the next year would be so on, you know what I mean? So we did that for three years, 3 summers, and then I made a fourth one in 2012. I made a fourth one in 2012 using the footage from that era that was never before seen. And dude, at the time I was doing a documentary on this metal band, and freaking we ended up going to Oakland to finish recording the album, and me recording them record the album, and then we got freaking our truck broken into at the same exact time, and all of my camera gear and freaking hard drives got stolen, and that project of the fourth DVD was on that fucking hard drive, dude. I was so pissed, dude. Still this day it haunts me, dude, obviously, and that was 12 years ago. But yeah, so I've been editing for a very long time. I love editing though. Just right now, what we're doing, just sitting here, just kind of whooping around. Dude, my screen time. If you totaled up my screen time in my life, how old am I? 40, dude. It's probably at least 2/3 of my life is just sitting behind a screen, editing videos, playing video games, researching stuff. It can't be 2/3 of my life. I'm exaggerating, but yeah. I actually, what am I trying to do right now? I'm just kind of honestly, I'm just on autopilot right now. So I apologize if there's anything in particular that you guys want to see, and I'm not doing it. But also, I don't really know how to do a lot of things. My professional background is in entertainment industry, but in finance, funding movies, TV shows during development and production. Oh hell yeah, dude, that's dope. Yeah, I work in sports. So actually, what time is it? 9:30. I'm gonna go to bed at 10 because I have a shoot at. I have to be on location at 5 a.m. And then I'm shooting with an athlete tomorrow morning and it's gonna be somebody who's going into the NBA draft. So it's just gonna be him working out. I'm gonna be filming it, and then we're gonna put together a bunch of videos for these guys going into the draft, so that they have content to be able to post when they get drafted, that kind of stuff. So just getting ahead of it, you know. But yeah, I love filmmaking, man. I have a, actually, if you notice right here, that's a Webby award right there, and that's a Telly, a Webby and a Telly. I used to live at the Sony lot when I was HBO. Hours are brutal. I know. So like that's why I like notice I said I work in sports. And also I love shooting like documentary type stuff. And I say documentary like to me sports is documentary. You know, because it's just shooting what happens in real time. Also, I'm doing some crazy shit right now. That was actually insane. The heck? Who am I? Who is this guy? But I like the like get what you get while you're there getting it, like way of filmmaking. You know what I mean? I hate the setup. You know, spend 4 hours, spend 6 hours pre-lighting, and then get there, and then spend another 4 hours making sure that everything is back to where it was when you pre-lit, and then talent arrives, and then you're filming for another 6 hours, and all you got was half of a scene done, you know? Listen, I have all the respect in the world for those who do it, but it's not, to me, like, that's not my vibe. I do it, and I can do it, and I can do it fucking great. But, like, if you ask me to do that, opposed to, like, just, like, hang out with, you know, a musician or an athlete or something like that for, you know, 6 hours, and then that's it. Like, that's the story. You've got 6 hours with them, and that's it. You got more than a scene. You got freaking the whole entire story. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff I like. And then the story actually happens in the edit. That's what I like. I'd rather spend time editing than spend time on set. You know? Ooh, I just freaking nose to nose popped that fool. I can tell you can edit real well, so it's obvious you do it for a living. I want to start learning some editing and start a channel. Okay, Jose, it's I'm glad that you said that, man, because I think that what I'm gonna start doing, because of again what I was saying a moment ago, I'm not great at knowing anything about rates, expos, electronics, you know, what KV motor you should put in what freaking whoop or what, you know, 5-inch or whatever. I'm not good at understanding all that stuff yet. However, the particular set of skills that I do have is editing. I can edit really well, and I do it at a high level. So I feel like I could help people, because at the end of the day, every time you fly, right, you always are recording something, whether you take it off of your SD card or whether you know, whether you're holding onto that footage or not, you're always recording something. So in my opinion, if you're recording something, you might as well be putting it into a database for whatever reason, whether it be to show your friends, to look back on for progress, whatever it may be. And as we all know, you know, I've got 3 hard drives sitting right here. This is 6 terabytes right here, and this 6 terabytes is just my FPV footage, right there. And that's from the last year. I can only imagine you, 2014. You probably got freaking so much footage, or you might just delete everything. I don't know. But the reason why is because of there's a documentary called Exit Through the Gift Shop. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. But it's about a guy who wanted to do a documentary on. Oh, that was actually, I should have just let that rock. I was right in the hole. He wanted to do a documentary, or not even a documentary. He wanted to just film Banksy. He was obsessed with Banksy. And then once he got access to Banksy, he filmed him like crazy. And then he had tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of footage, to where Banksy's like, "Dog, when are we gonna do this? When are you gonna actually edit something?" He goes, "I don't know how to edit." So, well, what are you doing with all this footage? And he walks into his house, and there's literally rooms just full of tapes. And I was like, dude, what the fuck, bro? So, you know, with that said, some people just film and they don't know what to do, and they don't know what to do with that shit. So, what I want to do is I want to do some videos, and I actually made a video recently. It's called, like, what is it? Hold on. It is this one right here. Edit your FPV footage in 3 easy steps. And
create my FPV content
it's
from an editing standpoint. So hopefully you guys can learn something.
It's basically this, but I want to
perfectly.
what we're gonna be
again. So the camera, like the whole like lens came off of that.
In this video, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how my workflow works and how I come home every single time I get done with a shoot and get all my stuff organized and get it edited, and I'm gonna do it in a very easy way. So stick around, you guys. I hope you guys learned something from this, and yeah, let's have some fun. So I mean, this is the first time I've like tried to make any sort of like tutorial video, if you will. That's the only thing I can speak on is editing. I can't speak on how to fucking change your motors. I can't change your your receiver, none of that. I can't speak on none of that stuff. But I think that I can do that kind of stuff for you guys. So I actually in the video that you see tomorrow, there's a part where I talk a little bit about corrupted footage. And there's a part where I talk about how I have a pretty cool life hack that'll help you recover your corrupted footage. And I want that to link to, you have your corrupted footage, now what? You know what I mean? Here, this is how you can edit your corrupted footage and turn something that could have been, a really bad situation into something beautiful and something that you're proud of, that you made yourself. You know what I mean? And then that'll link to another video, which is, how to edit. And I want to kind of make some stuff, because another thing too is a lot of people don't realize is like when you're flying FPV, a lot of times you're flying at 60 frames per second, even if it's with analog. And the reason why you're flying at a higher frame rate is because of latency. Like if you have a higher frame rate, you have a lower latency, and you can see more. And one of the ways that you can use that, high frame rate is for time remapping. That's a trick that you can do in editing, which is, you come up at normal speed, and once you come up at normal speed, and then once you come through the gap, you slow it down, or when you come through here, you slow it down. You know what I mean? It's called time remapping. You slow it down, then you speed it right back up. You slow it down, you speed it right back up. It's a really useful tool for a lot of things, especially if you're editing to music. You can use that to like be able to, like, when the beat drops, slow it down, or when the beat drops, speed it up. You know what I mean? And because you're flying in 60 frames per second, you already have the tools to be able to slow that stuff down and make it look really cool and not stuttery when you're slowing things down. So I want to talk a lot about that kind of stuff, and like also like I want to talk about like how to use, like, let's say you do let's say you just like go through a gap and you hit a roll. You know what I mean? Then you could stitch those together, in editing, and then you can make it to where it's like a clean transition instead of it just being a move. You know what I mean? What is the time range to complete? How to edit in the drone FPV niche is a good idea. Yeah, I think that that's where I can really help you guys. So I'm gonna give that a shot and create some content for you guys. When we say what's the time range to complete, what do you mean? Like from the time that you start editing a video to the time you finish editing a video? Is that what you mean? And if so, I can answer that question right now. I know there's a little bit of a delay, by the way. I think that from the time you type something to the time I see it is kind of a long time. I've noticed, because I was watching back the footage from the last time I did it live, and I noticed that people were typing and it was taking a while for me to respond. So I apologize for that. But yeah, it depends, man. I think some of these videos, like maybe the video where I got my first analog goggles and I sold the cards and stuff like that. That one took me, if I had to put it into hours, I would say that one took me probably close to 40 hours. And that's just like me going through, finding all the footage, nitpicking the crap out of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that one probably took me about 40 hours. But some videos take a little less time. Like the video that I'm dropping tomorrow, um, I'd say I probably spent about 25, 30 hours on that one. And that was even longer than the last video. So it just depends on, on what you're doing. But then like shorts and stuff like that, man, those things sometimes they take 20 minutes, sometimes they take 3 hours. Especially in like the documentary style, you know what I mean? Cuz sometimes like you need to pick up shots or go digging for footage. Like the video that I'm going to post tomorrow, there's footage that I ended up going back into old hard drives from 2016 to find footage. You know, because I wanted to. There's a part where I was talking about the Staples Center, and I did recently film over by the Staples Center, but it's called Crypto now. But I was specifically saying in the video Staples Center, and I didn't want to use Crypto as an establishing shot. But I knew that I had got a shot of, you know, the Staples Center when it was still called the Staples Center. So I went looking for that footage, and it took me a really long time to find that footage, but I found it. And it was worth it too. When you slow down and speed up, does it add up to the same time frame or does it matter? It doesn't matter. But to answer your question, no. When you slow it down, it adds more. So like mathematically speaking, right? If you're shooting something at 60 frames per second, if you're shooting something at 60 frames per second and then you put it onto a timeline, that's 30 frames per second, that's the easiest way to do the math on that. It's literally twice the speed. So like if you convert that 60 frames to 30 and it's a 6-minute video, then you're going to get 12 minutes of footage. And it's just going to be all slow at 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not showing which you're not going to show everything in slow motion. It's just going to be a clip. And a lot of times, again, with the time remapping, like we were talking about, speeding things up and slowing it down, you're just slowing it down for certain moments. You know what I mean? So it might add another. Let's say you made a video that's 40 seconds long, and you wanted to add some. Oh dang, dude, that was clean. It was close to clean, and you wanted to add some. You wanted to add some time remapping. It's 40 seconds long, and you want to add some slow motion stuff. Then you could easily get that to a minute. You know what I mean? 60 seconds. Add another 20 to it by just adding a little bit of the slow motion sections. Honestly, that time remapping saves your ass too, because sometimes you have to sometimes things have to be 30 seconds or have to be 16 seconds. And you're like, all right, I'll just time remap this section and give myself another 3 seconds to fill up that time. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you're doing an edit and there's a section of a song, right? There's a section of a song and you're like, damn, like I want this to drop at this point. You can actually just time remap it to where you can really manipulate the image in order to be able to make it really hit on that drop. You know what I'm saying? So time remapping is a very useful tool when it comes to editing and storytelling and everything. And it's just cool. Shit looks cool. It's saucy. You know what I mean? Shit looks cool. Oh, I thought there was an opening there. Some of the challenges of FE videos, like 30 seconds versus 60 seconds on YouTube, would be cool to learn. Do you upload it all in 60 frames? No, I upload mostly everything I uploaded 24 frames. It's more cinematic that way, you know? Oh, crash. Again, when I'm doing my videos, I like to keep things, you know, at a storytelling base, and then and seeing things cinematically is a lot better for the story. And I like to shoot stuff. I like to get cool footage, beautiful footage. You know what I'm saying? I like to make sure that like even if my FPV skills in real life are bad, at least you're gonna be able to get some eye candy from other stuff. You know, like I have a DJI Mavic 3 for that reason. Like if we would have gone to the bridge yesterday and I got freaking shitty footage that was like just kook stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then I could have just put the Mavic 3 up and just got a bunch of really cool establishing shots, you know, and then just tell a story and then be like, yeah, this is why I'm bad at FPV, but I'm doing it here at this bridge. Check out some cool footage if you like that, you know. Okay, that's actually one of the things that was one of the tricks. So I forgot my goal here. I've just been sitting here again on just like autopilot, but I wanted to start learning how to do rewinds. You have nice cameras or GoPro, or go for GoPros for your vids. I have a for my videos I use a Canon PowerShot V1. It's where is it? It's over here. Hold on one second. So it's this one right here. This is just a cable. Actually, I'm gonna keep this cable. Oh no, I won't for now. It literally is just a little. It looks like a point and shoot camera, but it's beautiful. This thing gets really good image. I just love this camera a lot. It's really light too, and I can just put it in tight spaces. And also, you know, when you're out in public, you don't want to have like a big old huge professional camera. You don't want to have a big old huge professional camera because people start to get all weird about it. Shit, you know, sometimes people get weird. People start asking for permits and stuff like that. Oh, you got a permit to fly here? Like, dude, chill out, bro. So yeah, I do have an Insta360 also though. The Insta360 Go 3S. I have that as well for when I want to be even more either A, incognito, or B, get into tighter spaces, or, you know, which actually I wanted to take a look at some footage that I shot yesterday because I was doing some power loops in a really small space, a really tight space under the bridge. I was doing some pretty cool power loops, and I put a little action camera down there to get those shots. But I heard that new GoPro is pretty sick, though. I do, yeah. I have a Red Dragon and a Helium at work. They're beautiful cameras, for sure. They're just the workload on them are very heavy. Again, like you're talking about 500 gigs for like 10 minutes of footage. You know, so I try not to shoot on those a whole lot. It's just a lot. The workload gets crazy. And then so you know you're spending freaking $6,000 on hard drives for one project. Which, you know, it's worth it depending on the production. Oh no. But yeah, professionally, like my day-to-day, what I'm shooting on tomorrow is going to be a Canon R5. It's a really cool camera. I really want an FX3 though. That's the goal. Let's get my hands on an FX3 by Sony. Hell yeah. I'm like legitimately stuck here. I can't even move. Or wait, is it R? Yeah, R. I'm waiting on Amazon to deliver a 1 terabyte stick for my laptop tonight. They're still gonna deliver it tonight? Also, did you sell your firstborn for that thing? Because those things are getting so expensive. Holy smokes, man. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it's coming tonight. I've had some stuff come kind of late from Amazon, though. I'm getting, speaking of mail, I'm getting a, what's it called? A Beta FPV, Air 2 Champion Edition. Dun, 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 dun. I just got Street Fighter 2 stuck in my head from saying Champion Edition. Yeah, if it says that, it's not coming. Does it show you like where the driver is though? Which I've had that happen too, where it shows where the driver's at. I'll go outside, keep my eye out for him. I'm getting the 75. I bought 2 of the 75s actually, and I wish I would have got a 65 and a 75. I got 2 because I thought that I was going to be crashing a lot more. But I ordered that shit on March 21st and it still hasn't come. But they say, supposedly, it's supposed to be here on Wednesday. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But also, what's up, Flicker? How you doing, dude? I bought 2 of the 65s. I thought that I chose the 75 and I received the extra motors and batteries. You're still waiting on yours also? Hell yeah, I got my Air 75 2 Champion last week. The thing rips. Almost broke a frame. Yeah, my buddy Andrew yesterday broke his frame. But he still flew it. I broke my frame on my Cinelog yesterday. I kept flying that bitch. But it was just the prop guards that broke. Flicker, I want to, in case, I'm not sure how long you've been around for this stream, but just want to give you a heads up. We do have a video coming out tomorrow. There's a new video dropping. I'm going to try and make sure that I'm dropping every Monday, you guys. I'm going to do my best. I was thinking about doing it on Sunday this time around because it was it was ready on Sunday. It was ready already today. But I didn't have all my shorts done yet, and I wanted to make sure I had my shorts done before I dropped my long form video. So I finished 6 shorts. I have them scheduled to drop throughout the week so that I can go to work and not have to worry about what content I'm gonna have to post, you know. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one too. It's fun. It's a fun video. It's very chaotic. I'll just put it that way. Very chaotic, and my other hint that I gave earlier is there's some space stuff in it as well, which is kind of cool. And I promise I didn't put space stuff into it because of May the 4th be with you. That just happens to be coincidence. It's gonna be May the 4th. No, I thought I was good. But yeah, hell yeah, guys. I got about 5 more minutes of me just kind of just tinkering around. And then I'm going to go to bed because I have a shoot at 5 a.m., which means I got to wake up at 4 a.m. And that is going to give me roughly 6 hours of sleep. Kind of sucks because I really wanted to be awake. I wanted to be active when the video drops. So, you know. But I'm going to be working, unfortunately, so... I really want to try and see what I can do about making sure that I get it posted on some forums and stuff like that. So I'm going to probably wake up in the morning and do that. Well, not wake up in the morning. I'm going to wake up in the morning and go to work. And then once I get home from work, which I probably will only... It's a basketball shoot, so it'll only be going on for a couple hours. So realistically, I might even be home by 8:30 in the morning, my time. Dude, if I could do this stuff in real life, I would shit my pants, dude. I need to learn more tricks, though, you guys. I still want to learn the juicy. I really want to get better at the juicy. Le juice. And then also the rewind. I want to get better at that. I'm still having trouble with that. That's a pretty hard one to understand. I watched a video where he was talking about like you just go off to the side, and then once you start to kind of like once you start to go backwards, then like go opposite direction and punch it. But like, I wish there was an exercise that I can figure out how to do that will like really help me understand. I was in real life yesterday, I was practicing ejects though. And I'm still not good at those. I'm not even close to good at those. I was pulling off some pretty sweet power loops yesterday in real life though, that I was pretty happy with. And I got some pretty sweet dives too yesterday. Really sweet dives actually. And orbits. I orbited around this beautiful building yesterday. With like a tower and everything on it. It was cool. Sims are the only way we can get our 100 plus hours of flights to get better. Kind of impossible any other way. I know. Very much so. I'm 100 plus hours easily in simulators. I'm probably closer to 200 hours. Actually, I'm curious. Steam. Let's see. What do I even have? Why is this like that? Oh, okay. So this one right here, I've got 9 hours in. I just got this one recently. Liftoff, I've got 27 hours in. Trip. So that's 30 right there. Uncrashed. What? 111 minutes? Also, this is wrong, bro. There's no way I've only got 27 hours in Liftoff. There's no way. Logic? What do I have in Logic? FPV Logic. 30 hours in FPV Logic. That was probably somewhat accurate. What's up, Smirk? You did the tower today? I did a tower yesterday. Yesterday I did it. I orbited around a pretty cool tower yesterday. It wasn't really a tower. It was a building that had like something, I guess, probably similar to like this size on top of it. If I was on my other computer, I could show you. Guys, but all that footage is on my MacBook. Actually, you know what? Let me try and do some trippies, which again I haven't been able to do. But I was kind of practicing like whatever this is called. What is this called right here? Just doing like this. That's not clean. Come on, bro. Get your life in order. This tree is for whatever reason scaring me. Ow. Nice, I got a few good trippy spins. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna... How do I do them again? I should have been doing these yesterday, actually. I should have been trying to practice these yesterday. Like in real life. Cradles, thank you. Cradles. Oh, what the hell? How did I get inside of here? Okay. Oof. That was close. Come on, brother. There we go. What's your favorite sim? Oh! I like Logic. I like FPV Logic, just because of how detailed it is. I don't, like, what would you, okay, chat, what do you guys think? What would you say is the best sim? Like, most realistic one? Like, the one that you'll actually, like, really learn, like, real shit, you know what I mean? Oh. What would you guys say? And I feel like the verdict is somewhat split on that, you know? Some people say Velocidrone, some people say I know a lot of people don't say Liftoff. Oh my gosh, my throttle is just trash right now. Throttle control is trash on these. Yo, what's up, Rain Rot? Hey, bro, sorry I haven't commented. Been busy, but listening the whole time, dog. I just want to hit you up before you head off. Best sim is FPV Logic for sure. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, I love FPV Logic, man. That shit's fun. I've just been really liking this sim lately. What's up, Ansem? Dude, I got all the homies in here now. Yeah, Velocidrone. I've heard the Velocidrone is really, really dope. What's that new sim that's coming out, you guys? I've been seeing some stuff on like TikTok and stuff like that about a new sim that's coming out. Dude, I don't know what is going on. I think it's because of the way I'm holding my freaking remote right now. Radio. I just, for whatever reason, I like started holding it a weird way. I'm trying to do one more, and then I'm gonna head off. It's a nil sim you're playing. Are you sure? Oh, no, there was another one that looked like super, like almost. It looked like FPV Logic almost, like how detailed it is. I love this sim though, man. This one's fun. I don't know what it is about it. It's just fun. I also like the fact that you can watch other people's broadcasts and stuff like that too, which is pretty cool. Trip FPV, you can really dial in the physics. I think that's my new favorite. Okay. Unreal Engine on Snow Mountains is pretty cool on Trip. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I haven't played Trip in a really long time, so I need to actually get back into that one. But With that said, you guys, I'm gonna hop off, but I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'll leave you guys with this. The new one is called FPV Labs. It comes out. Okay, FPV Labs. Okay, cool. Where's it at? Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna show you guys a quick little teaser.
So I had a great idea today. Power loop the McDonald's.
I'm gonna give you guys a quick little teaser. Since you guys are all here right now, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little teaser of what the video that we're dropping at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So in like, what is it, 6 hours. So in 6 hours, guys, here's a quick little teaser for the video, for that video. So check it out.
So I had a great idea today. Power loop the McDonald's Golden Arches. That'd be actually kind of sick. No, I'm definitely stuck up in there. We're stuck up in the arch. So I had a great idea today.
So there's that, guys.
Power loop the McDonald's Golden Arch.
That's it. That's the teaser for the video tomorrow. So I really hope that you guys come through tomorrow and check that video out. It's pretty fun. It's super chaotic, like I said, and there's a. It's also one of the longer ones too. I was able to. I say able to. Like it just became like. I think it's like 13 minutes. I think is the duration on that one. So yeah, that one's gonna be cool. But anyways, you guys, appreciate every single person in here hanging out. Man, you guys were awesome. Your videos always have suspense. We'll watch it tomorrow. Yeah, my wife was like, dude, your videos are so dramatic. Your videos are so dramatic. Like, you know what? Why not, man? It's storytelling. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you guys could, feel free to, like I said, pop back tomorrow. And then another thing too, I think it would be really helpful, you guys, if you guys go on there and comment on the video tomorrow, that'll be really helpful because I noticed that the last video did really well because people were commenting on it. So if you guys wouldn't mind just, leaving the like and a comment on that video tomorrow, just kind of like help propel it from the beginning. I think that'd be really, really, really awesome of you guys. But again, much love to you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you guys very soon. I'll go live soon as well.